Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hella Sexy Show. It's me, your host, Eliza Matcha, but you can call me Ali for short. So, hi everybody, and welcome to my first ever podcast. Guys, I am so happy because, to be honest with you guys, my dream job is to become a radio DJ or a newscaster. So, I think this is a nice platform for me to start, and this is a stepping stone for me to achieve my goals. But anyways, I know some people, or some of my friends are waiting for me to be able to upload this first episode, because I uploaded my trailer last year. So it's been 1 year. It's almost 1 year. It's a long waiting game, but it's worth it. So, guys, just a disclaimer, I'm not really good in English. So, my grammar is not really good. So, I have a bad grammar sometimes. So, don't judge me because you are not a judge. But anyways, yeah, so we're gonna talk about a lot of stuff about relationship, dating, life experience. So what I experienced. By the way, before anything else, before we go any further, I want to introduce myself. So I wanted to let you know who am I. I'm just nobody, but yeah, I just wanted to introduce myself. So I am a Filipina, or I can say a Filipino that lives in the Philippines for almost 26 years. Yeah, I never, left the country or leave the country because, I'm so broke. But yeah, someday I hopefully, yeah, I dream about, going out here, going out in this country and trying new culture, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, and I'm not married, but I'm currently dating somebody right now, which is, if he knows his name, probably he will gonna break up on me. But I'm just joking. So, let's go to our topic for today. So, I guess, you know, in this kind of like generation, it's really hard to date for me, I guess. And I feel jealous about the older people, because they have like this ultimate loving, relationship with their loved ones. I remember my lola, when my lolo died, she didn't, find somebody new because her love for my lolo is really solid. So it's really hard to find that kind of love nowadays, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of reason. So the reason, yeah, there's a tons of reason. I mean, everyone is dealing with their own things. So here are some I know of, just because I socialize often with people about relationship and also in my experience. So let's go. Let's move forward to number one. So I think people, wants to have a stable thing before getting into a relationship, building with someone or settling down. They have a goals in life. They do really wanted to make their life really comfortable before, entering a relationship. So for example, in my life, I am a breadwinner of the family. So my dad always tell me like, oh, you're just gonna be like other kid, you're gonna be pregnant, you're gonna end up, having a family in your, teenage years. Like, I was like, what? I will not, it's not my dream. So that's why I think I use that Every time that my dad is telling me that I will gonna get pregnant early, I think it's like, for me, I take that as a motivation to prove my dad that, you're wrong. I mean, in a good way, right? So I think I use that as a motivation for me to be able to get, what I'm doing right now, or I finished school. So that's why I guess my dad was like, when I finished high school, he was like very, very happy because, guys, he doesn't give me anything like some baons, money for school. So I think I have to 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 find some ways, to be able to have funds for my school. So I find a scholarship, and just to prove my dad that it's okay. I mean, I understand the situation that you're not able to provide me. My mom, when she was alive, I think, she can provide everything for us. Like, we go to different places. But when she got sick, my world is changed. So it turns around. So I need to, when I was 14, I was thinking like, I need to help my family. I need to help my papa, and then I need to understand the situation. So, yeah, I guess it's like I don't use that as I use that as a wrong thing. I use it as a motivation for me to be able to get what I want in life. And my dad was like, in my graduation, he was there. He was crying because, he was really proud of me, because he was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry because I'm not able to provide you anything, but I'm really proud of you, what you have." That's why I'm really close to my father. So, um I was like thinking, I need to finish something. I need to help other people, like my family, for me. So I think I started my relationship when my dad passed away, at the age of 19, but I don't take the relationship really serious at that time. So, yeah, that's where I met my first boyfriend, but I'll just gonna talk about it on the next episode. And that's the reason why. So we need to have this stable life before we go to this ready relationship. So I guess that's number one. So number two, it's like a setup. They call it like FWB. It seems to be better than commitment. So FWB means, I think it's like friends with benefits. So I suggest that if you haven't watched Friends with Benefit, um, it's a movie starring Justin Timberlake and Candice. I forgot her name, her full name, but she's so very, very beautiful. So you can check that. If you have this kind of setup, it's really good because there's no complication. It's not really complicated thing. So some people tend to have that kind of relationship because they don't wanna end up, hurt, or they don't wanna, to be like, obligated with these people, or with this person. Like, when you're friends with benefits, you don't have like to text these people every day or to check them. So, yeah, because in the Philippines, I guess, if you have this kind of relationship, this Filipina, the other culture is so different. In our culture, as a Filipino, if the guy is always texting like every single time. So, like, how are you? Did you eat? What you do right now? Like, yeah. In other countries, I think they don't do that, you know, like every single day. Like so that's, I guess that's the reason why it's hard to date or to have a relationship, like, the real relationship. So number three is, I think most of the people have a lot of lust, not a lot of love. So it's like lusty. So go listen to it if you check on that. So yeah, I feel like if you find, or if I was a guy and then I meet this beautiful girl, I think it's not because I love her. It's like her appearance is so beautiful, she's so sexy, but it doesn't mean anything to me. And I feel like, some kind of heat in my body. So I remember I dated somebody before, and we've been dating like 2 weeks. And it's so funny because he said, like, I think I'm falling in love with you, but in my mind was like, oh my god, this guy has this, so it's like a lust, it's like, infatuation with someone. I think he needs to get something from me or what. But yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought, man. So that's what I'm saying. So lust is a different thing from love. You know what I'm saying? So let's go move forward to number four. So people are sometimes antisocial. It says on Google, because I cannot explain it in. I cannot. I don't. I don't even know what that means, but it says that it's lack of empathy for others and lack of remorse about harming others. So unnecessary risk taking or dangerous behavior. Ganon. Grabe. So I think that's one of the reason why antisocial. So I thought it was like antisocial means, yeah, I thought it was like you're not really comfortable with other people, or just do your own thing. Why did I say that? Why is it my number four? I just don't know why, but yeah. So my number five reason, it's because people are so nervous to approach other people. I remember I have a friend in my old company, and I feel that he really likes me. Like, you know it. If you're a woman, if you're a lady, you know it if someone or a guy really likes you. Like, he always chat you, or like asking you, or like I remember we go home together. I mean, we're very close, like our he's like my neighbor. So I remember we crossed this street, this and there's a car, and then he is always like, oh, it's like a knight in shining armor, ganon. I don't know how to express it, but I mean, I don't know how to say it in English, but yeah. So I think, you know, but he doesn't, let me know that he really likes me. He never tell me that he likes me, but I just feel it. And then when, because he knows that he's not my type, so probably that's the reason why he didn't say that to me, that he likes me. But yeah. And then when he started dating other people, when we are in like this party, he was drunk, and he was like, we're close friends, okay, but yeah, we have boundaries. So he just open up like he opened up like, oh Ali, I do really like you before. It's like for me the type of woman like you, it's really hard to reach. I was like, why it's really hard to reach? Is it because of the height? But yeah, just kidding. But you know, yeah, it feels like he doesn't have any chance for me, which is true. He's not my type also. He's like a friend to me because I know if I wanted to be this friend and to have a relationship. And one reason why I don't like him is because every people have this type of guy. And I guess the type of guy that I really want is from from other country. I don't know, like, yeah, I'm really into some guys like a fam. We call it like a fam, American, foreign. I don't know, something like that. You know, but you have to research. What's the meaning of a fam? A fam is like, um, yeah, it's like a white people or like people that doesn't live in the Philippines. So yeah, I already saw it like a foreigner around Manila. So that's what it means. So I'm gonna tell you guys some other things about it in my next episode. So it's really exciting about dating somebody that is not in your same races. I mean same race, or what do you call that? But I'm not sorry. I'm sorry for the word, but I mean different people that lives in different countries. So I'm gonna tell you guys what is my experience about dating other guys from the other country. But yeah, because I'm really into, and my friends know it, that I'm not really into like Filipinos. So I dated one, so that was my first boyfriend, but I mean ex-boyfriend, just to clarify. Yeah. So after that, I was starting to date other, nationalities. Wow, United Nations. Anyway, so that's the fifth reason why people are really, it's really hard to to find somebody because of the nervousness to approach. It's really the nervous system. Charot. The nervous system is nakakaloka. Grabe. Dumudugo yung ilong ko. Promise. But it's okay. Sorry. I mean to say my nose is bleeding. But yeah, it's like a thing here in the Philippines when you say like in English, people is like, no, you have it. I'm so nose bleeding. Like, but anyways, let's move forward. So I think the sixth place, people are afraid of commitment. Yeah. So I've encountered a guy before that is really, it's hard to commit because maybe the reason why it's because he has a lot of choices. And it's really hard to find, it's really hard to find a lady because you have this kind of like, I like this girl because she's beautiful, and the other girl, she is so sexy, and the other girl is so very kind. you know Not all the people are perfect. So also he doesn't want to commit in a relationship, or like what I said in the first, or I mean second place, charot, say second thing, which is the FWB. That's the same thing. um mean to say, it's really, she's afraid, or like she's afraid to have this commitment because maybe because of the trust issue and something like that. So let's go to the seventh place. So I think people are too busy focused on social media relationship goal, and I guess they're more focused than real relationship, like their own lives. I remember this guy that I've been following on Instagram. She have this beautiful, gorgeous, sexy model girlfriend, and I think I was like 19 at that time. I feel like I like them both because they have like this, relationship goals and stuff. And I feel like, oh, this is the best couple. I hope these guys or these people, don't end the relationship. But all of the sudden, in 2000, I think in 2021, I heard the news that these people broke up, and it breaks me a lot. I will always think like, I want to have this kind of relationship. I hope that I have this, this boyfriend, that is really hot. Don't be, I'm just saying the truth that I really like guys. I'm really attracted to guys that is hot. Charot. Hot and, gorgeous, but in my eyes. But of course, personality is like a second to me, honestly. So I'm really attracted to gorgeous people, and ano ba? Eto na nga yung mukha ko, 'di ba? Tapos, 'di ba? Charot. Joke. Just kidding, guys. Yeah, so I think I was like, oh, I wish I could have that. I was like before, I wish I could have this type of relationship, which is what I learned from that, after they broke up. It's like not all the people or not all the things that you see on social media are really, real. Because for me, I used to have a boyfriend, but I don't post it a lot. Like, yeah, I feel like, I don't want to make other people, envy or jealous, to do things and talk about us. So I basically not show it all the time. But of course, if I said that I have a boyfriend, I do have a boyfriend. I tell other people. So yeah, so I guess guys, don't be so don't imagine that somebody is so perfect, on social media, because it's very, very wrong, and I guess because too many vloggers and too many, models, are posting together, but they're not really happy at all. I can say that. And I've been, I've been, I don't experience that, but I know someone that is always posting on social media, but they always fight, something like that. So yeah. So don't be busy and focus on social media, guys. So do your own thing. Find somebody and, just be happy. That's what I really want, and I hope you guys experience that. And don't be jealous with other people that they go travel, they eat in a good restaurant. You know, some of the things that you see on social media are not really real. Okay, so you have to think about it. And I guess number 8 spot is like the sex app, like POF, Tinder, Grindr. Again, it's like a friends with benefit thing or casual dating. So I tried Tinder, and it's really like it's so tiring, like because you're always swiping. I remember I was using Tinder before, like 2016 or 17. I was like, scrolling some random people, and then when I met somebody before, and then you know um things really not really good, and then I tried um to up to install again the app, and then it's really fun. What's really funny, because the people that I saw before, I saw them again on Tinder. I feel like, oh my god, you've never been in a relationship ever since. They don't go out, that type of app. So I think people, it's really sad, because it's supposed to be like Tinder, like Bumble, like, dating.com and asiandating.com. It's supposedly like an app for like dating and meeting other people. But nowadays it's like, it's really sad, because it's like a sex app. It's like, if you watch the Tinderella, you will understand what I mean to say. It's like, sometimes the intention is not really, good at all. And okay, guys, be careful, because I watch a news about the Tinder date, and then the next day she was gone. Okay, and then all of a sudden she was dead. So just be careful about meeting other people as much as possible. What I can suggest to you, if you're not really comfortable to date that person, then call a friend. Okay, and just ask the guy if is it okay if I bring my friend, just in case that you're not really, not really comfortable, or just go to a public place. Never ever go with a guy, first meeting, unless you want to do something. But just be careful, guys. This generation is really sucks. So I think that's the one thing that I can tell you guys. So be careful. So next to that is cheating. So um those people that never experience cheating, you guys are so lucky to have a perfect man or a perfect woman that doesn't cheat on you. So this probably could have been first, but obviously, this is the ninth place. So yeah, when you enter a relationship and then experience, someone betrayed you, cheat on you, it's really hard to go, trust other people. So you will have this trust issue. All right, so I think that is the number ninth place. So the last one is, I think, no, it's two, but my time is already, guys. My time is so. I still have 2 minutes, but yeah, the 10th place is lack of communication. So people are not really open to each other because of self-destruction, holding your feelings, passive aggressive, is that something like that. And yeah, number 12 is a lot of people are not really genuine. So that's the reason, guys, and I hope you guys like this podcast. I don't have any much. I no longer have more time, but I hope you guys really had fun, listening to me. And I hope to see you guys in the next podcast or the next episode. And I am your host for today. It's me, Allie. Just follow me on Instagram, matchagreentea18, and my Facebook is just my name, Allie Matcha. Okay. Hi. If you have any questions, just DM me. Baboosh!